In a peaceful village surrounded by mountains, there lived a kind-hearted man named Rohan. He was well known for his generosity and willingness to help others, always offering a helping hand to those in need. Despite his kindness, Rohan often found himself feeling sad. He couldn't understand why happiness never seemed to last. Some days he was filled with joy, but on other days he felt lost and hopeless. One day, news spread that a wise sage had arrived in the village. This sage was a traveler known for his deep wisdom and ability to help people discover their purpose in life. Eager for answers, Rohan wasted no time and hurried to meet the sage. With a heavy heart, he asked, "Oh, wise sage, I try my best to do good, yet sadness still finds its way to me. Why doesn't happiness stay forever?" The sage smiled gently and replied, "Come with me, and I will show you something that will change your life." Curious and hopeful, Rohan followed him, unaware that he was about to embark on a journey that would forever change his perspective on life. The sage led Rohan up a hill to a vast open field. In the middle of the field stood a large, majestic tree with strong, widespread branches that provided shade and comfort to those who rested beneath it. Pointing at the tree, the sage asked, "Do you think this tree has never faced storms?" Rohan looked at the tree and replied, "Of course, it must have endured many storms, strong winds, and heavy rains." The sage nodded and explained, "Exactly, but notice how it still stands tall and strong. Do you know why?" Rohan remained silent, eager to hear the answer. "This tree does not fall because it has deep and strong roots," the sage continued. "No matter how fierce the storms are, its roots keep it grounded, allowing it to endure hardships." Then the sage compared the tree to human life. Happiness is like sunlight. Sometimes it shines brightly, and other times clouds, sadness, and difficulties may block it. However, just as the tree continues to grow despite cloudy days, people must also keep growing, even when happiness seems distant. Wisdom, understanding, and resilience act as deep roots, helping people withstand life's storms. Rohan listened carefully, beginning to understand that true strength comes from within, not from external circumstances. The sage then shared one more story to help Rohan understand his own journey. In a distant land, there was a village that feared a mysterious cave on the outskirts of town. Legend said that those who entered the cave never returned, so no one dared to go near it. One day, a young boy named Kabir, feeling lost and searching for answers, decided to enter the cave to uncover the truth. As soon as he stepped inside, darkness surrounded him. The air was thick and heavy, and eerie whispers echoed around him. His heart pounded in fear, and for a moment he thought about turning back. But instead, he took a deep breath and moved forward. After walking deeper inside, he noticed a faint golden glow in the distance. He followed the light and eventually found an old man sitting beside a small flame. Kabir asked, "Who are you? What is this place?" The old man replied, "This cave represents your mind. The darkness you feel is fear and sadness. Most people turn back when they face it, but those who move forward find wisdom." Then the old man handed Kabir a small lamp and said, "This flame represents your hope. As long as you hold on to it, no matter how dark life gets, you will always find your way." Kabir returned to the village and shared his experience. Inspired by his courage, the villagers no longer feared the cave. Instead, they saw it as a symbol of overcoming their fears and doubts. Rohan listened intently, realizing that his sadness was not something to run from, but something to face and learn from. After hearing these profound stories, Rohan felt deeply moved. However, he still had one lingering question. How can I truly overcome sadness and become a source of light, just like the people in these stories? The sage smiled and gently placed a hand on Rohan's shoulder. "The answer lies in 3 powerful lessons," he said. 1. Face your fears. Sadness grows when you run from it. Just like Prince Aryan's shadows, fear and sorrow seem bigger when you focus on them or try to avoid them. When you confront your sadness, it loses its power. Kabir walked through the dark cave instead of turning back, and in doing so, he found the light of wisdom. Instead of escaping, observe and understand your emotions. They are not enemies but teachers guiding you toward inner growth. 2. Find your inner light. No matter how dark life becomes, there is always a small light within you. Prince Aaron discovered that his inner strength was constant, even when surrounded by fear. Your inner light could be your kindness, your wisdom, or your love for others. Whatever makes you strong, hold on to it. Focus on the light, not the shadows. When you concentrate on your strengths instead of your struggles, you will always find a way forward. 3. Don't let darkness define you. Difficult times are temporary, but your strength is permanent. Just like the tree standing tall through storms, you must remain grounded in resilience. You are more than your struggles. Hardships do not define you, they shape you. Keep your light alive by staying hopeful and helping others. Gratitude, compassion, and personal growth will always bring happiness back to you. Rohan finally understood that sadness was not an enemy but a teacher. From that day on, he practiced gratitude, embraced life's changes, and spread kindness wherever he went. Even when sadness visited him, it never stayed for long, because now he had become the light. With the sage's wisdom deeply embedded in his heart, Rohan begins to change his life. Instead of feeling lost in sadness, he embraces a new way of thinking and living. He practices gratitude, appreciating the small joys in life rather than longing for fleeting happiness. He helps others without expectations, realizing that true kindness does not need a reward. He accepts life's changes instead of resisting them, understanding that both joy and sorrow are natural parts of existence. As time passes, Rohan discovers a truth that transforms his perspective. Sadness is not an enemy, but a teacher. Just as storms make a tree's roots stronger, challenges help us grow. Happiness never truly disappears. It may sometimes be hidden behind struggles, but it always returns, just like the sun behind the clouds. Before leaving, the sage shares one last thought. Darkness will always exist, but even the smallest light can make a difference. No matter how difficult life gets, remember, you have the power to be that light. With a newfound sense of peace, Rohan smiles. He now understands that true happiness comes from within. Keep shining, keep growing, and happiness will always find its way back to you.